Salamun alaikum and welcome to another episode of Quranology Television QGTV. We're still in the series QG Salah, and today hopefully we can do the third episode. And I call this episode the Salawat from Allah. The reason is I would like to focus on the fact that what comes from Allah as a connection or even a support is actually the same word, salawat. Salawat is used. So here we can see that obviously Allah does not pray on us. That would be a ridiculous concept. But if we think of it as contact, as support, as connectivity, it would make far more sense, I think. Let's look at the passage. It's actually chapter 2 Al-Baqarah, verses. We will begin with verse 153. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O ye who have believed. Believed in what exactly? Well, I would think believe in the previous passage, which is verse 122 to 152, which deals with the system of Islam. So if you believed in this, Allah says, Asta'inu bis sabri was salat. Asta'inu. Now this is a very interesting word. Most translations say seek help. But that would be istansaru, nusrat, to seek nusrat or the help of Allah. But no, this is asta'inu. It comes from the word which is used in the Quran itself, chapter 2, this same chapter, verse 68, which says awan. Awan, yeah? And this word awan means to be in optimum form. So you're not in a state of decline and you're not in a state of moving towards maturity. So you are at peak condition. If you think of yourself at 18, that would be your peak condition. So Allah is saying, Asta'inu, seek this peak condition. I would translate it as to seek optimization. Bisabri, with endurance. So you must keep doing it. You must persist in doing this. Was salat, and focus. So you must be on it at all times. And then Allah says, Inna Allah ma'as sabirin. Verily, Allah is with the enduring, the sabirin. Now, why is this the case? Well, because if you think of yourself at that age, that peak age, you can go on and on, can't you? You have a high level of endurance, mentally, physically, emotionally, etc. But as you age, you find that it declines. So Allah says, Asta'inu, seek this, not just for yourself, for society as well, with sabr and salat. And then it continues, verse 154. وَلَا تَقُولُوا لِمَنْ يُقْتَلُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٍ. Do not say for those who have been neutralized or slain in the way of Allah as dead. Now, if you look at this verse, some people would use this to justify a jihadi ideology, but it says wala, and don't. So, and it connects back to the previous verse. Don't say to people who are slain in the way of Allah. Here's to be slain in the way of Allah means you have given up your worldly life for the sake of Allah. So asta'inu, ista'ana, is indeed to be striving in the way of Allah. So you must keep optimizing yourself, keep optimizing society with salat. So you must be focused on it, and that is sabilillah, the path of Allah. Bal ahya'un. No, they are alive, living. ولكن لا تشعرون, but you do not perceive it. Now, when you say they are living, I would ask you to look at chapter 8, verse 24, which says, "Astajibu lillahi wa lirrasuli idha da'akum lima yuhyikum." Answer the call of Allah and His Messenger when He calls to that which gives you life. So this is ahya'un, that is lima yuhyikum. So Allah is calling you to that which gives you life, the ista'ana, the peak condition, and you must do it with endurance. So you must build endurance and with focus, with salat. Okay. Next ayah, again, wa. Yeah, so it shows a sequential thing there, or rather a connective thing. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِالشَّيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ. And be sure we will test you from a thing of fear and hunger. وَنَقْسٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ. and losses from your wealth, your property, your soul, and fruits. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, again sabirin, and give good news to those who are sabr, who are enduring. So they are constantly on it, they are constantly seeking ista'ana, peak state. They have their salat, which is, as I said, to be focused on it, and Allah will test them. And Allah describes these people, these sabirin people. They say, الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ, those who, when afflicted with a calamity, قالوا, they say, إِنَّ لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّ إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ, to Allah we belong and to Allah we return. So this is very interesting. Actually, another translation of Inna Lillah could be, we are for Allah, and Wa Inna Ilahi Rajiun, and to Allah we incline. So you can see that this is even the goal of the ista'ana, the peak state, which you are supposed to have salat for. And that is, you will have a total connectivity with Allah. Now here comes the big one. Verse 157, Allah says, أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٌ مِّن رَبِّهِمْ, they are those on salat from their Lord. Now, Rabbihim, Rabb, shows Allah in His capacity as a nourisher and sustainer. So Allah is having that relationship with you where He nourishes and sustains you, evolves you, if you like, yeah? And that is salawat. There is a link there. Allah is linked with you, you are linked with Him. Wa rahmah. And this word rahmah, again, it comes, those obviously we will know that the Rahman and Rahim is a very common phrase in Quran. But here rahmah is that state in which the Rahmaniyah and Rahimiyah aspects of Allah are at play. Rahmah here, it shows, it's linked with the word Rahim, which means womb, so that gives you a physical manifestation of that concept. وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُهْتَدُونَ, and these are the people who are guided. So this shows us that if we have a focus on seeking that optimized state, so we establish salah and we think about how to optimize ourselves. Yeah, that's our focus, that's our target. We have endurance. We keep enduring, building that for society. Yeah, so society is always in a peak condition. And we are not affected by any of God's ibtila, God's tests. He will test us with fear, hunger, losses in goods, lives, or fruits. He will test us. But we say we are for Allah, and to Allah we incline. That's all it takes. And those people are ulaika alayhim salawatun min rabbihim. They have the connection from their Lord. Their Lord is connected upon them. Alayhim salawatun min rabbihim. So there it is. You can see it. And a rahmah, a mercy, or a womb-like state where Allah constantly evolves you and grows you. That links back to the ista'ana actually. So that is another role of salah. Salah is for us to build that connectivity with Allah and to achieve this state. So as you can see, as we move along the episodes of QG Salah, we are complexifying the system now. The system is being built, and we're seeing how the Quran gives an articulation of this concept. Inshallah, in the coming days, we will see different ayat. I would especially ask you to see the episode where we deal with establishing salah with Quran. So we will actually, the Quran actually shows us how to read it in order to build that connection with Allah. So there is almost another level by level connection thing going on here. This is most fascinating for me. I thank everyone who has been commenting and also even criticizing my views, because that really enables me to see this idea differently. Thank you very much once again. I hope to see all of you again soon.